What's up? What's good? It's your boy Zillionaire. Welcome to another show. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Now, I want to say something before I talk about this lawyer who's going to break down some of the gag orders and some of the proceedings in this case. What I like about this lawyer, he says everybody's running with fake theories and fake news. People are not getting to the facts. And this is what I always tell people. Please don't come on my channel telling me what they said. Please don't do that. When it comes to cases, I only want to speak on the facts. I don't care about what they said. Every time there's a high profile case, people always make up stuff or add stuff to the story that's not true. Okay, you gotta understand, with high profile cases, people make up stuff to get attention and to get views. That's it. I only want the facts, all right? This lawyer right here is talking about how people do that on social media and how so many people run around, don't know what the hell they're talking about, but people are running behind them and believing the garbage, okay? Now, I did my research of this case, and I gave you the facts on my first video of what's going on. And people still hopped on my post and said what they said. Like, it's crazy. People rather run with lies and theories and fake news than actually run with the facts and the truth in the case. He's going to break down the gag order in this case and how the judge wants to protect the integrity of the case because he don't want people coming into courtroom saying they said, he said, they said. Okay, I want you to listen to what he says. I like how he points this out. How people are always running with what people say, but never want to deal with the facts. And the judge's gag order doesn't want that garbage in his courtroom because he knows how the media and the internet is. Listen to what he has to say. I'm your boy Zillionaire. I'm out of here. Only deal with the facts.
Hey, I wanted to break down a little information that came out in reference to the KAMILLE McKinney case. The judge in this case, Judge Clyde Jones, issued a gag order on this case, which is pretty important. And let me explain the why he did it, what the rationale is, and what happens next. I'm attorney Eric Guster with the Guster Law Firm, and of course, like I always do, I don't like to ramble, so I'm going to get straight to the point so that everyone knows what's going on with this case, so I can explain to you what's really happening, because the street's talking and typically they don't know what the heck they're talking about. Judge Clyde Jones, who's a well-respected judge, is handling this murder in his courtroom. Judge Jones, people have asked about Judge Jones, and I'll tell you this. I trained under Judge Jones when I was a brand new lawyer. A judge who's now Judge Shantae Owens was in his courtroom, and we were both, she was a prosecutor, I was a defense attorney. He trained me. So when you see me talk on CNN and Fox News and MSNBC about cases, a lot of things I talk about are things that I experienced in his courtroom. Well respected, he knows his stuff. And again, I want to give a little background information so that you'll understand who this guy is. I respect him a lot. I didn't always agree with him because we would fight. I was a defense attorney, so I didn't always agree with him, but he's great. Now, to the point about this particular case. A gag order was issued in this case telling the prosecution and the defense, do not talk to media, don't make statements. This case, in reference to Cupcake KAMILLE McKinney, her death, it's a media frenzy. Everyone has theories, people on Facebook Live doing things. I'm explaining things on Facebook Live. But what the judge wants to do is preserve the integrity of the trial. The judge in this case, Judge Clyde Jones, wants to make sure that he limits all of the media attention, all of the things that defense attorneys, we will do. We put things in the media spin. We would talk about things. He wants to make sure that those things are contained where people don't talk about the case, which could taint the jury pool. Because what the judge wants to do is make sure that the jury pool is preserved and these two people can get a fair trial. Regardless of what you think about them. You say, oh man, they got to be guilty or whatever. The judge's job is to make sure that justice is served, whatever justice is. So he wants to make sure that the defense is not going out there and saying this person said this, or this was the evidence is going to show. He doesn't want the prosecution to be making statements saying these two people are guilty, so we have to find them guilty. So you have to make they have to be extremely careful about those things, and that's why the judge issued that gag order. Nothing beyond that. And keep in mind, the preliminary hearing is set December 10th at 9 o'clock in Judge Jones' courtroom. I doubt Judge Jones would allow cameras to broadcast the trial. I'm not sure. This has a lot of national interest, but what Judge Jones wants to do is make sure that everyone gets a fair trial. He wants to make sure the prosecution gets a fair trial. Judge Jones wants to make sure that the defense gets a fair trial, and he's a very tough judge. He's one of the toughest ones in the courthouse. So as new developments occur, I will make sure that I share the information with you. I had a couple people who tagged me about the gag order, which I did not know that there was a gag order issued until someone told me, because I'm not involved in the case. I have my own 400, 500 cases that we're working on. So I did not know what was going on with that particular case, but they tagged me and asked me to explain what is going on with the gag order. All right, that's all I have today. When new developments occur, then I will inform you. I will educate you. That's my job, is to educate you. Outside of me being your lawyer, when something happens to you, I want my people and my community to be educated about cases and educated about the legal system, so that you don't just run off the Facebook lawyers, Facebook folks over there typing, saying stuff. They don't know what the heck they're talking about in many instances, but that's why I want to educate you. All right, you all have a great night. Share this video with your friends so that they will know what the facts are in this particular case. And again, the preliminary hearing is set December 10th at 9 o'clock, and we're going to follow up with you at that point. Thank you.